Today I'm going to show you a complete beginner's guide of Apple Music, starting with the initial pricing plans and then going into some app features. We're going to dive into some tips, tricks, and hidden features, allowing you to leave this video as an Apple Music expert. You can find Apple Music in your dock at the very bottom here, right here in the corner, but if you've taken out your dock or removed it, you can swipe down on your phone and search for music and the Apple Music app will come up. So we can go ahead and tap on music at the very bottom. Apple Music is a paid subscription service, so you will need to have a membership in order to get access to the 100 million songs to play or download. They have a few memberships which we can take a look at right now. Right now at this time they have an offer to try it free for 1 month, and then it's $10.99 a month after that here in the US. And the second membership they have is the Play Anything with Siri for only $4.99 per month. You get 1 month free and then $4.99 after that. So with the Siri plan, you can only play music by asking Siri. But with the full access to the Apple Music plan, that's $10.99, you get access to the application itself. Now there are other additional plans which you can check out if you go over to the search category and you see this fine print here, it says see all plans. You can check out exactly which plan you want. They've got the individual plan, which we talked about earlier, for $10.99 after your trial ends. They've got the voice plan, which is Siri, for $4.99 per month. And then they've got the family plan, which is $16.99 per month. And after the trial ends, you get unlimited music for families, which I believe is up to 6 people. And then if you're a college student, you can pay $5.99 per month after the trial ends, and eligible students save $5. And of course, if you have the Apple One subscription, you can bundle your Apple Music and all of Apple services into one. You can see the individual and family plan and premier plans for that right here. So they have several ways you can subscribe to Apple Music. You can take a look and figure out which one works best for you. And then once you're subscribed, you get full access to the catalog to be able to play music from your phone or using Siri with your voice. So let's go ahead and subscribe and take a look at what it looks like once you get access to Apple Music. Once you subscribe to Apple Music, you unlock a few tabs at the very bottom here, from the Listen Now, the Browse, and then of course you've got access to your library. We'll stick with the Listen Now for now, and when you're on this page, you've got several options to pick to listen to music for right now. You've got your top picks, you've got your recently played, and then they offer some suggestions based off your music history, so hip-hop and R&B hits by the year, Macklemore fans like, made for you, stations for you, pop, new releases, an updated playlist, and then more like music you've listened to, what your friends are listening to, Disney essentials, R&B, relaxing, chill. This list goes on, replay some of the top songs by the year, shared with you, and more. So that's the Listen Now page, and you can come here and filter through the different navigations and categories here to figure out what you want to listen to now. And it's really neat how it uses their algorithm to play and offer songs that you recently listened to, or songs that your friends have listened to, or songs that you made based off the music that you have currently listened to. So that's the Listen Now page, and we can come in here to the second page where it says Browse. On the Browse section, we can take a look at what other content and what other music that may be available for us to listen to. So it's got an updated list for today's country. You can listen to more music and scroll over and see different artists. One neat thing about Apple Music is that they have Dolby Atmos support and spatial audio that work with your latest AirPods Pros, and you're able to listen to sound in the best quality. So you can see up here at the top that the song right here has spatial audio support and support with Dolby Atmos. So I think that's really cool, and what makes Apple Music probably one of the best music streaming platforms is that they have support for Dolby Atmos and spatial audio. So you can get a quick look whenever you see that sign, that logo there, or the text. It's really helpful to know that when you're listening to music with headphones that support it, you get the best sound quality, where there's spatial audio that you're hearing in Dolby Atmos. And then if we were to go ahead and play a song for here, I'm not going to play it fully, but we'll go ahead and hit the play button. It also appears on the play screen. So at the very bottom here, you can see the Dolby Atmos logo. And whenever you're playing music, it'll show whether it's lossless or Dolby Atmos or format it's designed or produced and mastered in. It'll pop up right here at the very bottom. So that's a cool thing to look out for. And while we're on this, we can take a look at the music playing screen. So I've played a song, and right now I have the lyrics mode enabled. So as this song plays, it shows the lyrics for that song. And one of the cool features that they have is called Apple Music Sing, which is right here where I can press this button and adjust the vocals of that music. So if I want the vocals to be in, I can bring the sing volume all the way up. If I want to take the vocals out and play karaoke style, I can bring the vocals all the way down, and then I'll only hear the instrumental beat and I can sing and rap to that song. So they have a ton of songs that support karaoke mode, and if they do, when you tap on the lyrics button, which is right down here, they'll appear. So lyrics and then the karaoke button right under the lyrics, and you can tap on that and enter karaoke mode. So that's one cool thing for Apple Music. You can play karaoke mode. If we take a look at what else we have here, we've got the album artwork at the very top, the title of the song, and then we've got our time here of the song. We can scrub just by tapping on it and scrolling over to whatever specific time we want to hear. And then the back or previous track button, the play button, and the forward and skip track button. And then we've got the volume right here, so we can adjust that. And another cool thing, if you use the volume buttons on the left and right, they adjust just as on the screen, as you can see there. So then we have a few other icons here. So on the left, the very first is our lyrics, which we were just checking out. And then right here in the middle, we have the AirPlay button. So if we want to sync our audio through AirPlay to other devices that are in the house, or if we want to connect our Bluetooth headset, we can press this button and scroll down and control which device that we want. So we can see we have a few other devices in the house, speakers and TVs. If I wanted to send this to a different speaker, like a HomePod, I can tap on it and it will automatically send this music to the HomePod just like that. And that's really helpful if you're gonna play music in different rooms or play music on a better speaker. Once you're connected, you can press this button and play music in your house, whether you have an Apple TV, a HomePod, a computer. You can sync up your different Apple Music playlists using AirPlay just by pressing this middle button here. If we're to connect our Bluetooth headphones, we can tap on that middle button right there and the AirPlay widget will come up, and then we can bring our headphones into play and open them up, and they pop up just like this on our phone, and they pop up under this AirPlay widget too. So I can see Justin's Power Beats Pro and the battery percentage and the case percentage just right there. And then if I want to connect to them, I just tap on it and it connects to the wireless Bluetooth headphones right next to me. So that's how you navigate the Bluetooth settings in the AirPlay mode. And then of course it changes right here and shows that my headphones are connected. Justin's Power Beats Pro, it even shows an icon of what they look like, and I can tap on them. And if I want to switch back to the iPhone, I can. If I want to switch back to the headphones, I can press it. It's very fast and easy when you have a pair of headphones from Apple that they create the Power Beats and the Beats headphones. So any headphones that has the wireless chip in it that automatically connects, it's really simple to move back and forth between them. And then of course, all of your Apple devices that are speakers in the house, whether that's an Apple TV or HomePod, you can instantly connect to them using AirPlay. So it makes it really nice and really easy to use that service. It's one of my favorite features of Apple Music. It's very seamless to play music anywhere on your Apple headphones or your Apple speakers in the house. And then this last button that we have here shows what's playing next. So since I tapped on an album, the album tracks are playing next. So we can scroll down and see all of the album tracks are playing next. I can hit the shuffle button and have it shuffle all of the album tracks. I can hit this button and have it repeat. I can have it just repeat one song, or I can have it keep going forever. And that's one of my favorite features. When you play your album and it ends, it's going to continue with autoplay and it's going to play similar music. So that means it'll recommend, uses this algorithm to detect what kind of music you like and then play other songs after that album is done or after that playlist is done. You can turn that off just by tapping that feature right there, the autoplay button at the top right. But I like to keep that on, so I'm continually listening to music throughout the day. Even though the album's complete, it plays something next. And of course, you can come in here and rearrange those songs. If you want to hear this song first, you can scroll up and rearrange the autoplay songs. You can even rearrange some of the album tracks in here. If you want to hear a song first before if you want to remix it or not hear it in order, you can do that just by dragging the little icon on the right here and moving it up and down. So it makes it really easy to come in here and figure out what's playing next, what's on your playlist, and that's what that button does, the little playlist icon playing next on the bottom right. So that's what it looks like when you take a look at your Apple Music playing screen. You can also come here and get additional features with the three dots. You can add the song to your library, you can add to a playlist, you can share the song, you can enable share play, which allows you to listen to music with other people. You can view the full lyrics, you can share the lyrics, you can show the album or create a radio station based off of it, and then you can help out the algorithm a little bit by loving it or suggesting it less. If you want to hear more music, you love it. If you want to hear less music like this, you suggest less, and that helps out a lot. So that's a really cool way of being able to help the algorithm out and see additional settings here on the now playing music screen. So this is what it looks like when you're interacting with music and playing with it daily. And then you can just swipe down and the now playing music screen goes to the very bottom and you can see what song is playing. You can tap on it to get it back, swipe down to hide it and continue interacting with the app. But it's very easy to pop up and it stays with you no matter what section you're on. You always see the now playing screen and you can tap on it and adjust it at any time just like that. So that is the now playing screen. And if we continue to go over to the browse section, we can continue to see what other sections they have. They've got some playlist picks that we can tap on. They've got new music daily that if you want to hear something fresh every day, they update it every day and you can come in here and listen to something new. We can scroll down and see what other playlists they have. And then we talked about spatial audio before, but it's one of the best features of Apple Music and it allows you to hear music all around as if it was coming from all around you in different areas with headphones that support it. So the AirPod Pro support it, and Dolby Atmos. Very talented artists that compile their music and mastered in Dolby Atmos. It makes your music sound like you are all around. It's very rich and very incredible when you hear something in spatial audio and Dolby Atmos, because you can hear all the instruments and the various different components as if the artists, you're in their studio hearing it from them. So it's really cool when you do listen to music in spatial audio and in Dolby Atmos, and they've got entire playlists here that are in that format. So you can go to the hip hop playlist in spatial audio and take advantage of all the music and all the artists that have composed and created their music in this platform and hear it in a very rich and incredible way that they intended to when they made it. So that's some of the playlists. We can hit the back button to go back and look at some more. So all these playlists here are in spatial audio and really cool that you can come here and play with them. We can scroll down here and see new music. So this is some music that was recently released. If we want to tap on an EP and take a look at it, we can play various different songs there. One cool thing though is when we do tap on an EP, this is what it looks like when you're looking at like an album. So you see the cover work, you can play it, you can shuffle it, it shows the tracks. The star here means that's a popular song from them. So that means a lot of people are listening to that. And then at the very bottom, it tells you when it came out. This came out April 14th, 2023. 4 songs, 16 minutes, and the copyright. And then the record label. And you can come down and see more music by them and scroll down and see featured on. So really cool platform where you're looking at various albums, that those details are on all of them. So we can scroll up and look at something like the Sharon album here. We can see the same kind of format. You got the album artwork at the top, the title, you can play, shuffle. It shows the different formats. We can see this is pop. It came out in 2011, Dolby Atmos and lossless audio. And we can scroll down, we can see that the A-Team with the star was one of the popular songs. And we can scroll down and see all the different tracks. 16 songs, 1 hour and 6 minutes, and then the copyright information. Other versions, and then music videos. That's really cool that you can see the different music videos that correlate with this album, more music from Ed, and then where they were featured on. So they've got various different playlists that they were featured on, and you can scroll down and browse all of those. So that is the browse section of the Apple Music app. And you can continue to browse new music, DJ mixes, ask Siri. They've got Apple Music Live, where you can watch different live sessions of music, Apple Music Radio, which we'll dive into next, and then discover more of Apple Music. We reviewed some of the singing components, where you can come in here and remove the vocals just by turning down the sing volume level and then karaokeing to the song yourself. So they've got a whole playlist of pop, hip hop, alternative, country, rock, classic rock, dance. So many opportunities here to come find your favorite music and then sing to it and turn down the vocals. Don't Kill Our Vibe, so some more different playlists that we can relax to and play. Then we've got music by mode or mood, so social, fitness, morning, evening, feel good, romance, chill. Best new songs, daily top 100, city charts, so we can listen to music based off what is popular in that city. So from New York City, Los Angeles, Atlanta, Nashville, Miami, Chicago, Houston, and we can keep scrolling down. We've got radio episodes just updated. It feels like this goes on and on, but it does come to an end here where you can explore more, and you've got different features here. But let's dive into the third tab here, the radio tab. So the radio tab is free. You don't need an Apple Music subscription to access it. One of my favorite features of the Apple Music radio station is when you start the radio station, it actually allows you to interact with the music that is being played. So it replaces the name radio with the song that's currently being played and the artist. And you can tap these three dots and you can look at that album and you can see more detail of when this music came out. You can add it to your library and more. So I think it's a really fun way to discover new music as you're playing the Apple Music One radio station. And then of course you can stop it, you can play it, it's all live. There's no way to fast forward or rewind because it's a live station constantly running 24/7. And you can come in here, you've even got access to lyrics as you're listening to this music on the radio station. You can AirPlay it, of course, to a different room or different speaker or different computer, phone, Bluetooth headphones. And then you don't really know what's playing next because it's a radio station, it just comes on whatever's coming on. But they do have that button there. So really fun that you can come in here and listen to Apple Music One, their radio station, and it's completely for free. And they play various different tracks that you can come in here and check out. You can see Apple Music Hits, Apple Music Country, and then you can see new episodes, radio episodes, where people have been interviewed on the show, and you can listen to their interviews right here in their new episodes. You can come down and see more of their radio hosts and their shows that they've ran on the radio section, and then hosted by artists. So some more shows that you can check out, and it's really neat. You can discover new shows, artist interviews, global shows, Earth Day episodes, Apple Music One, Apple Music Hits, and they've got tons of content here in the radio section where you can constantly listen to hip hop, pop, alternative, country, Christian, R&B, 80s hits, various different genres that you can check out right here, and then catalog stations. So I just tapped on one right there, and I think I did hits, and it popped up with Eye of the Tiger. So you've got catalog stations, worldwide stations, local broadcasters, international broadcasters, and even more that you can explore at the very bottom with all the different categories here. So that's the Apple Music radio section that you can check out. You can listen to their radio station, listen to different shows and interviews, and discover new music just by scrolling down and tapping on it in the radio section. The next section in Apple Music is the library, and you can come in here and add music, and you can see all the songs that you've added, which shows in here, where you can download these songs if you want to your phone and play them or stream them. So I can tap on a song and start playing that. And of course, it brings up our player that we looked at in the very beginning of this video, where you can see the album artwork, the title. You can skip, you can pause, you can go to the previous track, you can look at the lyrics. You can have karaoke, Apple Music Sing right here. Just by tapping on this little microphone and sparkles, I can adjust the volume of the vocals. So if I want to hear the vocals, I just put it all the way to the top. If I don't, I bring it all the way to the bottom, and I can sing along with that song. I can AirPlay it, and then of course see what songs are coming next, just based off songs that I currently have in my Apple Music account. That's a really cool way to come in here. We can also look at playlists, and we can see event day, some songs here that Tim Cook put together on Apple Music that I added that I can play. We can shuffle that playlist, and it starts to shuffle and I can listen to it right here on Apple Music. So I can bring this to the very bottom here and go back and look at some of my other playlists here. I've had Apple Music for a few years, so we had WWDC 2017, some tracks that they played, so we can come in here and see what kind of music, whatever it takes, where you are now. I can tap on this song, go back to the main section here, and if I want to, I can come download it to my library, and that allows me to listen to it like when I'm in airplane mode, just by tapping the three dots. And if I'm taking a trip like on a plane where I won't have access to cellular service or Wi-Fi, I can have it locally stored on my phone. And we can see some of the other settings that we checked out earlier. I can add to a playlist. So if I want to add this to a different playlist, I can come in here and add it to, let's see, I can say 21-minute workout and add that. And then one song was added to 21-minute workout, and now when I scroll back to all the playlists and scroll down to 21-minute workout, whatever it takes is at the very bottom. So we can also create new playlists in here at the very top where it says new playlist, and then we can come in here, we can say show on my profile and then search, and we can add music, and then let's browse. Let's see what kind of music we have. If we scroll down, we can ask Siri, Apple Music Radio, and let's go to some of the new best songs. So we'll select New York right here, and Kill Bill, and Dancing in the Courthouse. So I've selected 3 songs, and then I'll hit done, and now I've added them into a playlist, and then I can name this Apple Music, and then hit done. And just like that, I've created a new playlist called Apple Music. So I can scroll through, let's see, the playlist is right here. I can tap on it, and those 3 songs are currently inside of my Apple Music playlist. And anytime I want to, I can come play them right there. So that is this section. You've got several other features here where you can sort music by artists. If you want to listen to some Adele, you can come in here and see all the Adele songs that you have in your library. So that's a cool feature. You can sort by album, seeing all the albums that we have. So I can scroll down here, and let's see, we can go to Alicia Keys, see the Girl on Fire there. So I can sort through all the albums. I can sort through genres. If I want to listen to some hip hop and rap, I can tap on that and see what I have. Some more hip hop, and it shows me all my hip hop albums. So just like that, you can sort through easily all of your different music. They've even got more features right here and right here. So you can sort through composers and then the music that you currently downloaded, which I don't have any downloaded music on here, but I can demo that for you real quick. If we scroll and tap on a song and we tap on those 3 dots and we press the download button, it starts to download to our device locally. And now you can see with this, it's very hard to see right there, but it's there, the download button. It's an arrow pointing down. If I can get closer, you may be able to see it. That means it's downloaded locally on the phone, and we can come to downloaded, and now it's recently downloaded. I've downloaded a song, so I can go in airplane mode and without any cellular connection or Wi-Fi and listen to this song. So that's a cool feature there. And then that's the library section of the phone. It just shows all the music that you currently added. Now, I do want to demo how you add music to your library. If we're listening to a song, we come in here and we select a song, and then we want to add it to our library. We just press the 3 dots right here, and then at the very top, it says Add to Library. And I can press that Add to Library, and you get that notification that it was added. So that's how you add music to your library. And you can also come in here, and another cool feature is when you're listening to music. So if you're browsing your songs, right now Rockstar is being played. Say I want to hear, let's say, Wild Things next. You can swipe this to the right, and it will play it next inside of the playlist. So if we press this next, playing next button right here, you can see Wild Things are now being played next. So if you want to hear a song immediately after one, and it's not in your current playlist, you can scroll to one and you can find it and swipe on it to the right here, and it will play it next. You'll see it pop up right there, playing next. And then when you tap on that music and go to your playing next screen, it shows that it's going to be played next. You can also have another option here. If we scroll down to the man, we can press this yellow one and it will play last. So now when we go to our section and we scroll down to the very bottom, which we've got the forever mode on, so this will take forever. If we don't have forever mode on, we can keep scrolling. And now the man will play last. So just like that, when you're browsing your Apple Music, you can just swipe over to get additional settings to play next in the purple/blue and then play last in the yellow. So you can just swipe over halfway and then tap which one, or you can swipe all the way over to play next. And that's a way that you can check out what music is being played next in your library. It's a really fun feature there. Now the last tab here is the search, and you can come in here and search for any song. So we can come in here and say, we can look at some of our previous searches. We can say, let's search for flowers. Just type in flowers and then it pops up right here, and I can hit play and it starts to play. And then it shows that this mode also has a sing mode enabled, so I can come here and play, remove the vocals. But the search tab is very simple. You just go to the search and you type in what you want. It shows artists, it shows albums, songs, playlists, and more here. You can scroll down to radio episodes, stations, music videos, video extras, and profiles. So really cool way that you can come in here and find any song that you want. And of course you can look at the categories that they have here. You can tap on hip hop, hits, pop. Let's tap on hits and see what we have here. So best new songs, playlists, artist profiles, and then hits of the 2010s, the 2000s, the 90s, and more. So it allows us to come in here and search for our content. Very easy, very simple. And the last feature that I want to show you is called Siri. Siri works great with Apple Music. You can just hold down and say, play top songs from 2008. And then it instantly works with your Apple Music. Okay, here's Pop Hits 2008 on Apple Music. One of my favorite ways to interact with Apple Music is Siri. Of course, it starts playing like that, and you can tap on it and you get full access to the Apple Music app. So I highly recommend checking out Siri. You just hold down the button on your phone, or you use that magic command and then Siri, and then just say what you want. You can tell it to play a song, you can tell it to play a playlist, and you can tell it to play an artist. You just hold down and simply tell it to do it, and then it starts to do it. So one of my favorite ways to interact with Apple Music is through Siri, and of course it works on the HomePod and of course on your phone. So you just hold down the button, play top hits from 2022. And now it starts to play. It's today's hits now playing. So really cool feature that you can come in here and activate Siri, and it syncs perfectly with Apple Music and just knows what to do. So this has been a complete beginner's guide of Apple Music, showing you the best tips, tricks, and hidden features for Apple Music and how to use it, and then reviewing also the pricing plans to see which one works best for you. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, and feel free to give us a super thanks. If you want to drop us a super thanks, that helps out the channel a lot. Comment below what your favorite feature of Apple Music is. And if you've not subscribed, be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to learn and figure out when we release our next technology video. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.